Everyone, Beyblade Burst here, back with another video. And today is a different video. It's not going to be like my typical videos, because this is more of a discussion. And today's video is going to be the best Beyblades you can get this holiday season. So, this isn't going to be really a list. It's just going to be me saying which ones I think are worth it, and for different prices and honorable mentions. So the first way that I think is a must buy if you don't have it is Guilty Longinus. So I'll go over some of the features of this bay, which you probably already know. But first of all, it has metal dragons all over it, and it has really big upper attacks. It's probably the best. Is it the best? Probably the best attack type out right now. Yeah, and it's very, very good. Has strong teeth. Then we have the Karma Disc, which is really good for left spin attack combos because of its shape. The only weakness is it's a little bit light, but it's not a huge deal because the rest of the combo is really heavy. And then finally, you get Metal Destroy, which I know people are scared this will damage the teeth. But on this particular bear, it won't damage the teeth because they're really chunky. As you can see on the Longinus core, teeth are really thick, and I've been using this for a long time now, and no wear. So this bay is definitely worth it, and the reason this one's a must-buy, by the way, it doesn't come with this blue armor. With this, you have to get another set, which I'll show after. But I think this bay is a must-buy because it's a very good attack type, and it's one of the cheaper ones since it doesn't come with a launcher. And you can get it for pretty cheap, just because it's a single. And I think this one's definitely worth it. Because there's other bays on this list that are good, but the only problem is that they come in expensive sets. So this one, must buy. Only con I can think of is the light disc, which doesn't matter with this combo, and the destroyer driver damaging other bays' teeth. That's not a problem if you just use it on this bay or on Bahamut. The next bay I'll recommend. So, now this bay isn't out yet, but I'm gonna say Ultimate Valkyrie. Even though it's not out yet, I think it's gonna be really good, and you're definitely gonna want it. Because it's probably gonna be the final Valkyrie, or the second last Valkyrie. And even though it comes with variable dash, which isn't an amazing part anymore, it still is pretty good, but not as good as it used to be. It's definitely going to be a collector's item in the future. You're definitely going to want to have it, because I have the feeling it might be the last Valkyrie or the second to last Valkyrie. And it's going to go up in value, and it looks like it's going to be a really fun bay to have. Obviously I can't say much since it's not out yet, but I definitely recommend it. The only problem is you might have a hard time getting it, because on Amazon Japan, for me, I'm in Canada, so when I translated the price, now it's like $120 for some reason, because a lot of scalping is happening, because it's really wanted. But if you can get it on eBay, then it'll be good, because you probably get it for like $40. So that would be on the list too. Here's an alternative for Guilty. If you can't get Guilty, because for some reason, maybe it's too expensive, it's not in your budget, or maybe you just don't want DB bays, get Rage Longinus. And I know this bay is like over a year old now, but it's still worth it. It can still produce hard hits, and it's a really good alternative to it. I would definitely get Guilty over this one, but this one's definitely worth it. Because you get the Destroy Dash driver, which you can use on all sorts of bays. And this layer alone is a really hard hitter. So that's an honorable mention. Now we're starting to get into the more expensive stuff. But before we get into that, I'm gonna mention one more bay, and that is Dynamite Belial. So, Dynamite Belial, it's an awesome bay. Even though it's better with all the gears, you don't have to get the gears. You don't have to get the gears for it to be good, because it has a pretty good stock combo. Like, the burst resistance is pretty good. Sure, Dynamite isn't very good for attack, but with the Venture Driver, I find it's always fun to use, even without any of the gears. Because the problem with the gears is they weigh it down. I will mention something, and that's... So, if you're wondering what the gears are, if you don't already know, with Guilty Longinus, it comes with the L gear. So with this, you get this. So this you can add on to Dangerous Belial or Dynamite Belial. And it adds metal onto the layer. So I'll show you that gear. Basically, to use it, you put the core under. And this is going to be a long video, but as you can see, you just put it under, and now it has metal wings on it. The next upgrade comes with Vanish Fafnir, which is not on this list. It is a great bay, but I don't think it's amazing. I definitely get some of the other ones above it. But let's say you already have the other ones and don't have Vanish, definitely get it. But it comes with the F gear, which this one you put onto the bottom of Dynamite. It adds rubber blades. Then there's the V gear, which is this one, and it goes onto the Venture Driver or the All Might Driver from Dangerous Belial. And now it comes with Savior Valkyrie, which isn't on this list either, but definitely another good option, especially if you can't get Ultimate Valkyrie. And then finally there's the S gear. Looks like this, and you can put it in fixed mode or free spin mode, and it goes on top of this metal piece for Dangerous Belial or the Nexus disc, which you can get with a lot of bays. And this one comes with the next bay that we're gonna mention, Astral Spriggan. So with the Dynamite Belial, I definitely recommend it if you can't get some of these other ones. It's still a great option. But now this one, this is Astral Spriggan, and I need to grab all the things that come with it real quick. So it comes with Astral Spriggan over Quattro Zero, and the tool to change modes on it. Then this whole bay here is the Cyclone Belial, and the combo is Nexus Wave Dash and 6. Or no, not 6. It comes with that blue 2 armor from this one. And that's not it either. I just have to grab the other base. So you also get a bunch of other great parts like the Blitz disc, but not just any Blitz disc. It's this gold one, and it also comes with S gear, and then finally Metal Extreme and Metal Survive, which I'll grab. There they are. So with this, you can see you get a lot for it. So you get Astral Spriggan, which is a great mode changing bay. It has 16 modes in total, because it can go left and right spin, high mode and low mode. And then this has 4 modes, being defense mode, stamina mode, balance mode, and attack mode. Attack mode is a rubber flat. Balance mode is a rubber tip with a plastic tip in the middle. Stamina mode is this metal sharp tip, and then defense mode is a metal ball. And then you get the heaviest disc that you can get in DB, which is over. Only weakness of this bay is that it's kind of easy to burst, but that's just depending on who you battle against. Because sometimes it bursts, sometimes it doesn't. In attack mode, it bursts easily, but in defense mode, it does pretty well. Then the S gear, which I said you can put on Belial. What the cool thing is, it comes with the Nexus disc, so you don't have to get that one to use it, because you can actually just put it on here and use it. Then you get the Golden Blitz disc, which is exclusive to this set. Blitz is pretty good. And then you get Metal Survive and Metal Extreme. Metal Extreme is a great attack driver, and it works well with the Longinus core and Bahamut core. But be wary on other teeth, because this one could damage teeth. Same with this one. It works good on Bahamut and Longinus. So the one downside to this set is it's kind of expensive. I got mine for like $70, so it's really a steep price, 60 or 70. But because it's a Christmas gift or a holiday season gift, this might be a time when you can get it for a good price. But this is also another great option. I would definitely recommend that one if you have a big budget. But now this is the final or second to last option I'm gonna mention, and that is this set. So I'm just gonna pause the video and show you. Here we go. We have the second to last option for bays. So first of all, you can see that this one is the only one so far that comes with a launcher. There's also Savior Valkyrie, which comes with a launcher, which is just as good as this one. Now, this launcher is really good because it has a longer string, the power gear from the Savior Valkyrie launcher, and this new prong piece for it. This launcher is very good, although I do prefer the other attachment for this part, because I find this part, it's a little too much sometimes. But still amazing launcher. Then you get Savior Perseus. So Savior comes on Savior Valkyrie, and it's amazing attack type layer with its rubber blades. Now the camera's focused. It has metal in the core, so it's the heaviest right spin core, and it comes with the 3 armor for 3 attack combos. Then you get the Giga Disc, which is one of the heaviest discs, and has great stamina and defense. And then the Bearing Dash driver. So Bearing is an amazing stamina driver, and it has a slightly better spring than the original. Yeah, so this bay on its own is pretty good. But that's not it. You get Prominence Phoenix, which comes with tapered Metal Universe and 10. Now, normally it comes with Metal Universe, but I'm using the normal Universe right now, because the Universe it comes with is red, and it damages the teeth. I haven't tested on here. I've just been too scared to test it on here. But there's probably other videos you can see of people testing it. I do recommend switching out the driver, though, but it's up to you. And this one's gimmick is that the armor comes off for great attacks. And then finally, Dangerous Belial, which is the upgrade to Dynamite Belial, which I showed earlier. So it comes with the 2 armor, and the layer has 3 rubber blades with a burst stopper in the layer. So it's a great attack layer. And then the All Might driver, which this allows you to use the Nexus disc, or the S gear. And then you can flip it over to use it in high mode. And all these layers, except for Rage Longinus, all of them can go into high mode and low mode. And then this, it's a free spinning tip, but when you launch it hard enough, it goes up and it doesn't free spin anymore. Now this bay on its own, it's pretty cool, but what we can actually do is add the S gear, the L gear, the V gear, and the F gear from Vanish Fafnir, Savior Valkyrie, Astral Spriggan, and Guilty Longinus, and it'll look like this. Here we go. This is what it looks like. It turns into Ultimate or a perfect dangerous belial. So what's cool about this one is you get the metal wings behind the rubber wings, these rubber blades. And now what's cool about the driver is now it has a spring load gimmick. Plus you can flip it over to make it like that. And what that does is it gets rid of the gap in the middle. You get this tiny little gap, but it's better than having the huge gap, which I'll show. You can see normally you'd have that. And then you get the V gear for more weight. Yeah, so this is really cool. Works well. But just keep in mind that all of the parts I just added don't come with it. You have to get this one. This one. The whole set that this one came in. And this one. So it's going to be really expensive and pricey to build it all. But if you already have all the parts, then you're in for a surprise. So, this set, amazing set. I'd actually recommend this one over the Astral Spriggan one, I'd say. Because even though Spriggan's my favorite Bey, this one comes with better parts, I find. The only weakness with this set is it's very, very expensive. When I got this, it costed like $75. But you have to find it for a good price. Just shop around. $75 is a really good price for the set, though. Because usually they go for like over $100. So just keep searching around online and you'll find it. Now, the final, like the most expensive thing on this list is the stadium here. And probably wondering why it's so expensive. And it's because it's the DB giant stadium or whatever. All in one set, I think it's called. So this one, you get this amazing stadium, which this is a better deal than just buying the stadium on its own. You get Dynamite Belial, so you don't have to buy it separately. Roar Bahamut, which you can buy separately, but it costs just as much as the set on its own. And this one comes with Metal Drift, which is a better part. Plus, you can use all the metal drivers on it, because it won't damage the teeth, because it has no teeth. Very good defense Bey. This is one of the best ones. Then you got right spin ripcord launcher and left spin ripcord launcher, which aren't very good. But overall, amazing set. And if you're getting this for your kid, this is probably the one I'd recommend out of all of them. Just get them this, and maybe get them a DB launcher, and you're good. Or get two of them maybe, so they can battle each other. Again, it's the most pricey thing on this list, but it'll be worth it if you don't want to buy too much stuff. And I said that that was the last option, but as I mentioned with the DB launcher, with all these Beys, if they don't have the DB launcher yet, get them one for sure. It's a great launcher. It has a long string, and it's very powerful. But yeah, that's all the things I mentioned in this video. Sorry that it's so long. There might be another video today. Might be a battle. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.